Nocerino joins us right now, and this man has such an incredible story, and you can read about it. His book is called The American Dream, and I want you to picture this. Dominic comes into the United States with a cardboard suitcase and is pursuing what so many of us sometimes don't realize, the opportunities that there are in America. And boy, did he find them. He has such an interesting tale. So we're thrilled to have him here on Author's Corner on America Tonight with me, Kate Delaney. Dominic, thanks so much for coming on and sharing your story.
Thank you so much, Kate. It's a pleasure to be here.
What happened? What was the reason that your family decided, okay, we're going to leave Italy? And how did all that happen?
Well, it was just myself, as a youngster in Italy. I was playing, the Italian football, which is soccer. I guess I was good, but not good enough to be professional. At a certain age, I went to France, England, and then I met my first wife. And then she was American. And then I went to America, to Chicago. It was 1971. And from there on, I started to the world of wine. I worked about 10 years for the trade, distributor, retail, traveling the States. And eventually, in 1979, I decided, well, let me try to start my own business, and the first year, we didn't see a penny. Wait for the license. It took like a year to get a license. But after that, I got a license. I worked in the Midwest for 5 years. And then from there, we decided to move to New York to expand and try to be not a local importer, but a national importer. And we came to Long Island, Syosset first, then East Long Island, where we start this passion for the industry, which I always loved, and to work with the quality products. I would go to Italy often to meet eventually the people, which luckily have been with us for the last 44 years, quite few. And some of these people became stars in the sense of well-known by journalists, their quality. And slowly, we open up more markets. And today we are in about 22 states where we sell only Italian wines, and we do direct distribution. We sell wine to California, the West Coast, the casinos in Nevada, the East Coast, Georgia, Florida, and so on, South Carolina. And it's wonderful. It's a labor of love, but it's a business which very few people do it, because to survive just with Italian wine, it's nearly impossible. Most people have, the full range of French, California, Italian, and so on. But I always felt, if you have great products and you try to go to the better people, the people that can afford good bottles. In America, there's plenty. And that's where we are. Now we have, my son works with me for the last 15 years, 20 years. Yeah, he was a youngster. He's very good. He'll be, I am sure, better than his father because, new generations, knowledge. So we have people who work in different states just for us. And yeah.
You built it up. So the first thing is while people are listening to this and you skip ahead and, you say, wow, for 1 year, not one penny. That is truly believing in yourself and knowing this was the right thing to do. But you also had to have the trust of the Italian winemakers and also in working with their brands. And you must have been masterful at that. What was that like?
Well, starting from zero, in the 60s, in the 70s, you could do it. Today would be impossible. I have to give the success, to the determination, making very few mistakes. But I have to say, it was the Italian winemakers that they trust me, because here there is $50,000 worth of wine. Here there is $100,000 worth of wine. If you would have to prepay these people, it would have been impossible. So they trust me. I came through in paying these people, and there was built a trust that is, with some of them going to day one, 44 years. And this is the difference that has made it in the market, because it's a market that people change constantly. A product is here, no, it's over there, and so on. So consistency, a quality relationship, sometimes that is worth more than a huge capital. And, I love my producers have become my extended family. We know these people from little boy or little girl, and today, I used to work with their grandfather, their children, and it's really the best job in the world, Kate. And I said, it would be nice to sell wine, in the Midwest, all over the country. And then you reach that. What's your aiming? To be one of the best in Italian wine. I think, modestly, we have achieved that as well. And, we are one of the, I would say, 5, 7 top importer of Italian wines in America. And having done practically from scratch, I feel very much satisfied. I didn't have to change jobs right and left. I stuck with this industry. Like the book says, it's the American dream.
It was so fun to get this chance to speak with you. And I wish you continued success. Again, the book is called American Dream. Dominic, thank you.
Thank you, Kate, and thank you to everybody listening.
Visit Visit us at www.greatwritersmedia.com. Email us at info@greatwritersmedia.com or call us at +1 877 556